Alright guys, you're welcome to this channel, and in today's video we are going to learn how to do this flyer. First of all, before we start, I want to ask for you guys forgiveness. It's been a while now. I have not been online due to my tight schedule and trying to deliver jobs to clients. Please, I'm so sorry. It won't happen again. Please. So today let's dive into this flyer design, and this was a flyer design I got from some of my clients at UK. So he gave me this work to do for him. Actually, this program is coming up this December 3rd, 2022. So it's gonna be live. So please, I'm so sorry. I still remain PG Studio NG. And if today is your first time of joining us in this channel, please kindly turn on the subscription button and turn up the notification bell so that you won't miss any content that will be uploaded. Alright, let's get started. So in this flyer design, there's nothing much on this work. So we are going to start off immediately. I'm going to explain whatever I did here so that you guys will understand. So these are the resources needed for this work. So I'm going to import the resources that we used in this work so that our work will be very simple and will be rapid. So let's get started. Let us first of all import all of them so that we won't make any mistake. Alright, let us keep them by the side. So the first thing that we usually do is to add a rectangle. That's we double click on empty space to give us it. So we have added a page frame. That page frame sounds like a house that covers everything. So this is the first background that we're going to import inside. We power clip it inside. Then this one, we power clip it inside. Then this is a flyer design that I saw on Pinterest. We power clip it inside. We're going to use these things for the background laying. I usually tell you guys that first thing you have to do for your church flyer to be good and well beautiful, you need to do work on your background, because your background is just like your table ground for your work. So this is a flyer design. So what you're going to do this flyer design is to do what? Blur it. I know you guys will be surprised. What are we going to use a flyer that has been designed to do? So normally, I know designers won't tell you. We use even flyer that we use old flyers to design new flyers. At least today you'll be shocked. So this is how we do it. After we have blurred it, we enlarge it and press P. P means to be in the center. So we are going to do what we are going to make the adjust the brightness. We're going to increase the gamma. So once we are done like this, the next thing we are going to do is what? Is to import the is to enlarge this background. So this background is gonna come up. Control home. Because make sure that it's up, or control page up. Alright. So once we have done this thing like this, what we will do is to enlarge this thing again and use our transparency tool and do what? Fade a little bit part. Then we'll come back here, because this is a wired to worship program at UK. So this is what you have to do, because they say that I must put people lifting up their hands in worship so that it will compares, it will connect to what the team is doing, the team of the program. So this is what I do. I'll convert it to black and white. Grayscale is okay. So this is what you do when you are fading it and making it to be a bitmap. This is what you have to do. You convert it to grayscale. So once you are doing, let's do the next up side so that it will blend together. Then after that, you make sure that everything is okay. Everything is okay. We'll go to our transparency to reduce the transparency because it will just be inside. So the next, you'll be asking, what are we using this thing to do? Some of designers won't tell you their overlays, what they do, but like I told you, my mission here is to make you a digital entity. So this is what you do. This overlay, I download it on Pinterest. So if you want to get more overlays and more stuff for your design, I usually go to Pinterest to get my top-notch materials for designing, which some designers won't tell you their source. So today I'm advising you to visit Pinterest whenever you want to start your design. That's the best place to go and to make your work look good, to download that top-notch stuff. So we are going to blend this mode to screen. Yes, to screen. We are going to blend it to screen. Then we'll make sure that we make it page up. So this is it. Before that, once we are done, we are going to remove this one side. Then this background that we use as this Flier that we use as background, we are going to do what we are going to blur it the more. We are going to blur it the more. Go to Gaussian blur. At least let me say 35, 85, or just leave it as 68.7. Then you bring this one. Then shift it a little. So what after doing this, we just finish it. So what I'm going to do is to give this in a navy color. This thing. At least we can see that we are seeing that red stuff. So what I'm going to do now is to go back to the work, because we are not meant to see that red Flier. Is to do what? Is to reduce, is to decrease the transparency to the transparency of that work, of that background. Then we'll move this in the overlay. So the work of this overlay is to give that light effect on every this thing. So at least we are getting this thing now. Then the next thing I'm going to do is to increase the transparency of this our people worshipping, because we have seen that totally they are losing their stay there. Alright, so once you have done that, you do what? You readjust it back. This is okay. At least this is okay. So the next thing that we're going to do is to go to the one we have done already. That is this overlay. After doing this thing, that is this overlay I usually put in my works. This thing I love putting it in my work because they give my work that kind of a feel of maturity and this thing. I usually add it in my designs. If you've been following me, you will see it in our YouTube resource stuffs. So I might not put this one in the this thing that I will send to you because of this thing is an international this thing. I don't want the person to start scolding me. So have you seen it? So what you have to do now is to do what? Is to start putting on this is the logo of the church. It's a wire to worship program, and it is being hosted by Sir Lovraj. This is the host. Lovraj is from UK, London. So you can see how I did this. The logo, I import the logo. The logo is just wire to worship. Then I have to just write the UK. Let me ungroup everything so that even if this video will be long, I want you guys to learn something today, because totally I've been busy this period. So this is wire to worship. What I do is to add this text. I make sure that I find this text, then I make sure I mix this color very well. Then I add this in. If you can watch here, you can see two colors. You can see two colors. This one is a yellow, a gold. I added and make it subtract so that to give me that feel of a gold. Listen. So this is how I did. I make sure that the light is reflecting here. You can watch it very well. I want you guys to learn this work very well. So the next thing we are going to go is on the framing and every other things. This framing and every other thing. I'm going to teach you what I did here so that you understand how this thing works. You understand how this thing works. Alright. Okay. So this is actually this good thing that you're seeing is this work. I'll just ungroup it and use one person as an example so that this video will not be too long. I know you guys love a short and well explained video. So, but today you understand everything that I did. Okay. So you can see this is this thing. What I did is to select a rectangle, then measure, I give it that shape, then remove the outline and measure that the rectangle is at the middle of this gold PNG. So I click on it and hold my shift button at my keyboard, then I click on the shield, then I went to intercept and click on it. So you can see that you have gotten it. So this is what I did. I measure that I gain this, and then the next thing I do is to do what? Is to duplicate this thing and make sure that I reduce it. You hold your shift and drag it inside. So this is how I did it, and caps lock C, then after you press E to measure that it's been aligned. So this is how I did it. I went and reduced here and reduce here and give here white because of the work. Then I right click on this and power clip this man into this frame and go to edit frame. Then I come here and make sure that this image of this one is well placed. So this is what I did. Then I do what? I remove the outline. So after then I use this thing that you see here. Anytime that you see this thing online, just take it, because this new Coreldraw is the best. 2022 and 2021, sorry, precisely, because we are still in 2022. So this new one has more features of you blending. That's why my student asked me, "Sir, which app do you use very well?" I told them that I use anyone depending on the work my clients need, on how fast that he wants it. Basically, I flow very well on Coreldraw than Photoshop. It's not that I don't love two of them. I love it. If I want to do artwork for music stuff, I usually use Photoshop, because Photoshop will give me that effect of doing many things and manipulating so many works. So if it's on church flyer, I love using Coreldraw. Coreldraw is very beautiful for that. You can use anyone for your work. That's why if you're in this channel, make sure that you master these two applications. Because I can remember then when I was trying this work, my Coreldraw was just lagging. My Photoshop was just lagging. So what I have to do is just to use this Coreldraw and do my work. So after you have done this, and what you're going to do is what? Go to the transparency tool and change the blend mode. We are going to change it to screen. Have you seen it? So we are going to change it to screen. But if you are doing your own, make sure that I will import this thing, the flyer design in your work, so that you have a template of what you are looking to design this work, so that your work will look beautiful. And when people ask you, where do you learn this, you tell them from the channel of PG Studio NG. So basically, I have many things I'll be teaching you guys, just that clients have been disturbing me and I've not gotten that chance to dish out very good things for you guys. I'm so sorry for the past 2 weeks. I've not done anything due to my tight schedules and trying to meet up. So you make sure that if you can see this thing, this is what I did for all of them. Then after you have done that, you just duplicate it and add here. This is just like effect of light shining on the top and the down, this thing. So after you have done that, what you have to do is what? You caps lock, you highlight all of them, caps lock C, to make sure that everything is in line. So see the next thing here. The next thing is this thing. That's why you need to learn how to add gradient colors, how to use them. So this is what I did. I just brought a rectangle. The first parent color there is navy blue. So I press G on my keyboard. Then I'll do like this. The next thing that I added is what? This navy blue. Have you seen it? That's how we blend. So whenever you want to do a gradient color, make sure that the main dark one is down and the main one is up. It looks very nice. Then after I've done that, I added the names and every other thing, and make sure that I aligned it and make sure that it's very aligned with this. If I start to do these things, it will waste our time. So then when I do this and I added the name, Limoblaze. So this thing, what you have to do is just click on it, caps lock C, then you press E to be at the center. So once you have done this thing, this is what I did for all of them. Then I group it, then added everything that you see here. So but what I'm going to add this here so that at least you guys have understand what I did here, so that I make sure that all of them has one background. Then after I've done it, I do what? I now make sure that they are in alignment, and I gave them shadow for all of them. I gave shadow for all of them. You can see how the work is. Even Victoria Rinze from Nigeria and every other thing. Then you can see what I did here. You make sure that whenever you are giving this thing, sometimes church flyer designs are very confusing, because the information they will give you will be so mad, and if you don't know how to do it very well, your work won't look nice. So first of all, let's group this one, and let's make sure that this featuring this thing is up a little bit. It's very up. Then hold shift and click on it, caps lock C. Then this one, the music artist, we place it at the center. What you have to do is to group all of them. So you can see that you have done it like this. What you are going to do now is to import this thing. All these things that you see I did here, I didn't ever download it. I ever download anything. I did everything here on Coreldraw. So I'll be creating a tutorial on how to do this PNG stuff, so that instead of you trying to download this thing, you just have to do it by yourself. One of the ways to succeed in this thing is to learn how your gradient color works and how to use them, and how to know where light falls on your design. So that's it. I make sure that I added everything. Then if you come here, what is the main thing is what? This ticket. So I'm going to show you how I did this thing. I didn't even download this thing that you're seeing. If you start adding this thing in your design, your work will be very fine. This thing that you see here, I did it here on Coreldraw. I didn't even try to download it online. So I'm going to teach you how I did this thing. This thing is not gonna waste time. So what you need here is just a 2 color, like I told you, a 2 color, the dark one and what, the light one. That's what you need, a dark color and a light one. So first of all, we'll lay the dark color there, and second one, we'll press G on our keyboard to lay the second one, which is a light color. And you can see that we have gotten this thing. So the next thing that we're going to do now is to do what? Bring a rectangle, just a small rectangle, and we add it white. So since we have added it white, if it has outline, we remove the outline color. We convert it to curve. It's now a curve. We remove this part like that. It's okay. So what you have to do now is to do what? Is to blur it. Go to effect. From effects, you go to the blur, Gaussian blur. No, at least this is okay. Okay, then we go to the blend mode. At least screen is okay. We change it to screen. Then what you have to do is what? Is to clip it inside your work. You are seeing how the feel is. So we are going to even reduce the opacity or the transparency. So this is it. Then we'll click here again and come here and rotate it with the mirror tool, so that it will have that sense of blending and belonging. Have you seen it? So this is how to get this thing. This is how to get this thing. You can add it in any of your designs, so that your designs will look good and great. So that was how I achieved this one. Then this red one, same way. What I did is to make sure that I have a picture of this one and make sure I replicated it and give it a color. This is how it's being gotten. So thank you very much for joining me in this awesome tutorial. stay tuned, and if you have forgotten, please kindly turn on the subscription button and turn off the notification bell. Please make sure that you like this video. I still remain VG Studio NG, your coach. Thank you very much, and God bless you.